All right, I got a lot of plans for today, and I hope I'm not being too ambitious, but I realized that I need about 16 more steering wheels for the Carnival ride, and unless I actually make them, they're not going to get made. The last few times that we've done this, I was using a Crucible that only held 2 kilograms, and that was really the limit of what that mold needed. It really would like some more. This Crucible holds 3 kilograms. It's never been fired, so I want to put it in here, drive off the moisture in it before we take it up to the temperatures needed to actually melt aluminum. So we're going to put this in here and raise it up to 150 or so, and just let it sit there for a couple hours just to get it seasoned and ready to go. I got to start knocking out some of these steering wheels that we need. They take quite a bit of time to get through them, so I'm going to just try to get through these as fast as possible. The screen could be a little bit larger. See what that looks like. Looks great. All right. See if we can get this separated. Yeah. So this is going to be our pouring spout. We want that to go all the way through. We need to vent it. This is going to be our bottom. And this is where we want there to be a little well. That's that. Put that together. All right, this is probably a really bad idea, but I'm going to do it anyways because it's too cold outside. All right, it's been about half an hour. Let's get this dumped out and see what happens. Come on. There we go. There we go. Nope, just 15 more. I have to recondition this sand, though. It's pretty dried out. It's a new day, and as the saying goes, it's time to make the donuts.
Time to make the donuts.
So we're just going to keep plugging away on these, because that's the only way they're going to get done. And see what it takes to get a total of 20 of these things made. Just got to break up some of this sand here. So at least break up the biggest clumps. Alright. Make it a bit more manageable. I'm hoping over the holiday break here that I might be able to get all these done. We'll see. Other little projects have a tendency of coming along that need to be done. I built these screens years ago, back when I used to be a member of a fireworks club. We made our own fireworks. I got out of that hobby. I enjoyed it, but fireworks take a lot of work to make and don't have anything to show for it. I didn't like that part of it. If I'm going to spend a long time working on something, I'd like it to last for more than just a fleeting moment. But the screens have come in handy for multiple hobbies since then. This is packing pretty nice. That's our follow board. Now, you've seen me do this before. I'm not going to bore you through all this. All right, I think we're ready. This is up to temperature. Again, probably shouldn't be doing this inside. That thing is just glowing red. Okay, and we're done. All right. 6 down, 14 more to go. Well, we've got our sand all thoroughly sifted, so we might as well just do another one. All right. Another steering wheel. I'm starting to realize exactly how Bill Murray felt in Groundhog Day. It's another day back in the shop. Once again, time to make the donuts. Sand is just a little dry. I think our sand is a little too dry, but hopefully it'll work. That doesn't look too bad. Yeah, not bad. All right, the sand on this one was a big mess, so I'm not exactly sure what to expect. All right, well, it doesn't look too bad. All right, well, it's not the cleanest one I've ever done, but it's salvageable. I'm starting to think the temperature on the electric furnace is not quite right. So I don't think this metal is pouring as nicely as it should. I've turned the temperature up 25 degrees. See if it'll pour better. Plus, it's been soaking longer at that temperature. Here we go. That will be our third one for today. Good steam coming out. That looks pretty good. Yeah, I think that extra temperature really helped. This is easily the nicest one we've done. Yeah, that one's really nice. All right, this is going to be our last one for the day because after this I'm going to have to cut up some more aluminum scrap. This Crucible's really starting to deteriorate. All right, this is the last one for today. That's another good looking one. All right, we're back in the shop for another day with a box of scrap aluminum. Starting to get a little concerned about this Crucible. That is glowing red hot though. Oh shit. Not sure how that happened. Haven't had that happen before. Well, I think it's time to open this and see exactly how big of a mess I made. Try to get an idea what might have happened. I don't know. I suspect maybe it's because I didn't clamp it from opposite sides, but... Or maybe sand got in between. Oh, that's what happened. That's exactly what happened. When I slid those two pieces together, normally I make sure there's no sand in between there, but there was. That's what happened. My bad. Well, either way, it was my bad. I mean, I'm the only one here. Okay. That's not too bad. That's exactly what happened. The sand got in there at the bottom. Alright. Well, aside from a little extra work to cut off and smoking up the shop, it's not too bad. Spent quite a bit of time reconditioning the sand, adding some moisture to it, so this may steam more than the others, but I think it's going to hold together better. As long as our Crucible holds up. It's really starting to pit badly. Time to open this up and see if it came out as good as I think it did. That looks pretty nice. Yeah, that's a nice one. Here we go. Yeah, we're releasing some steam here. There we go. There it is. All right, this will be the last one for today. All right, it's time once again to make the donuts, and I know exactly how the guy in that commercial felt. We only need 4 more, though. Coming out red hot. Here comes the steam. There comes the steam. I believe that is indeed the best one yet. Now that I know how to do them, I only need 1 more. That should be plenty. Well, unless I've miscounted, this should be the last one. Number 16. Plus the 4 we already have powder coated, that gives us 20. And that's what we need for the ride. Well, that's the exact opposite of what I wanted. There it is. 16 of them. I am so tired of making these. Well, we now have the 20 steering wheels we need for the Carnival ride. Next step is to clean up the flashing and machine all of these. But I think before we do that, we're going to cast the steering wheel mounts. We were previously doing these 1 at a time, but I want to make a new pattern and try to cast 4 at a time, make the whole process go a little quicker. And if you want to catch all of that, click that link to the left and come along for the ride.